Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and I hope you guys are having a happy Wednesday so far. So far, I have, so I'm wishing the same for you. It is one more day, beautiful weather here. It's going to be 80 degrees here in sunny Cal. There's a reason why it's called sunny Cal. Hi, Red Dragon, and welcome. And Bucanero, welcome. I haven't seen you before. You must be new and join the channel. Mom and Sons, welcome. Nice to see you. All of you guys, thank you for being here, coming in. And Dennis and Hampton, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about healing after a breakup. I was talking to somebody who was going through a very difficult time. Nice to see you, Dennis. It's been a spell, huh? Miko, welcome. Kuldeep, welcome. Nice to see you. I like the little hand wave. I was talking to somebody anyway. They said, hi, Handyman, that they had gone through a breakup and they couldn't move on. Hi, Hottie Boy. They couldn't move on. So I thought, I know maybe a lot of you aren't in a relationship or just broken up with somebody, but that's okay. All topics can't fit everybody. You hear? Okay, I don't know. Something wrong with your computer maybe. Look, Doc, welcome. So before I go on and start talking about it, I will introduce myself. My name is Rosanna. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I am here 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can hear me? Okay, can you see me? Maybe it's the camel. I don't know. Can everybody see me? Can somebody not see me? Tell me who can't see me. Okay, you can see me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. At any rate, so I'm here 3 days a week from 10:15 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for those of you, I have a master's in psychology, plus more important than that is that I have a lot of life experience in almost every topic. So I can answer not just based on my schooling, but life experience. So you probably, let me just start this way. You probably have been through a breakup in your life. I know I have been through several. Not fun. You question everything. You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Is something wrong with me? Am I just not pretty enough? And I'm not smart enough? What does he have that I don't have? What does she have that I don't have? So you start questioning yourself. So no matter how you slice it, it is not a pretty thing, and it feels really bad. Hi, Matthew. So some people, however, don't just say, oh, it's over, I'm in pain, but I need to move on. Some people, hi, Vinny Boy, it's India, it's 11 p.m. Oh my God, 11, cool deep. Ooh, you have to have those little picks to keep your eyes open. I'd be like this. Wow, well, thank you for staying up that late. I know it would be late for me. I would have a hard time keeping myself awake, but thank you for being here. Hi, Muhammad. So a lot of people never happy, always looks for what I didn't do or the negative. Oh yeah, well, I'm sorry, Handyman, there are people like that are never happy, but underneath all the unhappiness there is a driving force of why. And because there is a driving force as to why she's unhappy, everything is gonna be bad. Hi, Jan. Everything. So let's say she's unhappy because you did something 5 years ago. Hi, Danny. Or she's unhappy with the way you rear the children, or that you don't bring enough money home. Whatever it is, it's something that she's unhappy with. Well, guess what? Everything is going to be an annoyance. If you leave a fork on the table, she's going to get annoyed. If you come home 5 minutes late, she's going to get annoyed because the underlying upsetness has not yet been dealt with. And that's the part that you have to get to. What is underneath? And remember, I want to add that most of the arguments that people have, most of the things they fight about are about 30% about what had just happened, and about 70% of something that happened in the past that has not been resolved. So that's where you need to get to. And if I had your wife here and I had you guys in a couples therapy, then we could try to get to the bottom of that. At any rate, so breaking up could be devastating for people, especially if they've been in a relationship. Hi, Jaspa and and lover. They've been in a relationship for years, and then all of a sudden now they find themselves alone. It could be testing their self-esteem. They could think, I used to have self-esteem before they left, but now I don't have any self-esteem anymore. Well, I would evaluate that and say you probably never had self-esteem or that strong to begin with, because no one can steal your self-esteem. No one can take it from you. If you only feel like you have self-esteem with a person, hide the lie, then that's an issue in and of itself. That they're supporting your self-esteem, and we should not rely on anyone to support our self-esteem, because if they say something or they leave, then we come crashing. So we have to develop our own self-esteem and have it within us and be strong, so that people can come and go throughout our lives, but we don't question who we are as people. All right? So let's now suppose that you broke up. And this is bearing that you don't have any kids in between, okay? Because if you have a breakup and there's a relationship with children, that changes the playing field. So I'm going to be talking about my number one, good for you. I'm going to be talking about breakups that have no children in the relationship, because like I said, that changes everything. So this is just two people are dating, even if it's for a few years, and now they break up. One person decides, this is not for me, I need to leave, okay? So the person that gets left, they're the ones that are in agony, in the most agony, because they see it as a reflection on themselves. So what do? And many people cannot deal with that. They cannot deal with it, so they start kind of cyber stalking them. They're begging, they're calling, they're texting, hi, Miss Andrew, and they're trying to get that person to come back or tell me why, I'll change. Whatever it is, whatever I did, I can change it. I can be someone else. And the truth of the matter is that whatever caused the breakup, that's kind of who the person is. So, it's not like a person can change that easily. I mean, you think you can change that easily, then why weren't you that way before? There's something that's happening. And if you couldn't fix it before, chances are that it could be a core personality situation, and that's just the way you are. And trying to change it and become someone else to try to keep that person is not fair to you, and it is not fair to the other person. All right? So the first thing is, do not continue to contact that person. I was married 20 years now. For 3 years I want to leave, but it will hurt too much. Oh, are you still married now, right? Wait, you're married for 20 years, not for 3 years? What do you mean? Are you still married to the same person 23 years? And look, it hurts. I've been through a divorce, so I understand the whole situation, and I had a child in between, so that was a very tough situation. I understand. But if the situation in the, it's a different person. Okay, so you were with the first person, the 20-year person, you got divorced from. And the second person, the one that you've been married for 3 years, is the one that is never happy. Is that the one you're talking about? So, cut all contact. Do not cyber. Okay, all right. Speak slowly. I don't know if I can. After 36 years, I'm leaving my husband. Okay, so 36 years. What happened? Privyet. What happened? You lasted 36 years. What was the tipping point? What made you say, that's it, I'm done? What happened? 36 years is a long time to be in a relationship. And oftentimes people hang on because of the kids, and they say, when the kids grow up, I'm leaving, I can't deal with this. But I'm just curious, because that is a long time. So you cut all contact. Don't cyber stalk them to see what they're doing, where they're going. Found him on numerous dating sites. Oh, okay. Now, was he always doing this? Or is that a recent thing? And did you confront him on it? And then if you did, what did he say? So if you continue the contact by just looking at his pages, Boredom is also a common cause. Well, you know what? Yeah, I can see that people get bored, but the reason people get bored is because they give up. They give up on the relationship. They stop being creative. They stop coming up with stuff. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever to be bored. Seriously, folks, no reason whatsoever. There is always new places to go to, new things to do. Confronted, he said he was just playing around. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would. You don't play around by checking out dating sites, or you get caught in the with another woman in the bed. You say, "Oh, I was just playing around. It's not serious." And I separate, but tell her to be nice to each other while going through it. You can separate by saying this isn't working out, but being nice to each other, you cannot force anyone to behave in any particular way. The person it has to come from the person. And if the person is vindictive or angry and they want to get back at you, they will not be nice. Many people resort to tantrums and childlike behavior when they get left, and they will do anything. They'll take vengeance on the other person, and they will go and destroy the property. They'll steal things. It can get bad. And another person could say, okay, I get it. It's not working out. Let's keep it friendly. Those are the few and far between. So, if you can say, listen, Lisa, I noticed that you're upset with me about just about everything. Something's not working here. I think that, my Missy, I think we need to take a look at this relationship and evaluate whether we should stay or not. And maybe we need counseling. Maybe we need to do some different things. Or you need to maybe have that conversation before you separate and see if it can go anywhere. Because if she's already unhappy with you and always complaining about everything that you do, then, that's already trouble there. She's not going to be like, oh, you're leaving me? It's not going to be like this. So you may want to sit down and talk to her and find out what's going on. I notice that you're unhappy. You are on me about every single thing. But when you say this, you don't have to be mad and yelling and accusatory. Just say, I'm noticing that everything I do, nothing I do seems right to you. And you're very upset with me all the time. What's going on? What's the underlying reason for that? Because, no parlo italiano, no. So if she may be open to talking about it, and maybe you'll discover what it is, maybe you need to go to therapy, a couples therapy, and then get to the root of what is actually pissing her off. Okay? That's what I would suggest. Hi, Tico. All right, so do not continue contact. If you're just a boyfriend and girlfriend and you break up, do not continue the contact. Hi, Crystal, because it is pointless. And then you start seeing the other person dating, where they're going, what restaurants. Oh, they're skiing up in Mammoth. Oh, look, this, no, I don't understand that. Dava BT. I had no idea what that is. So, it's painful. You got to cut the ties. It's like cutting the umbilical cord of a baby and the mother. You got to separate them, and it's over. You can't get from that mother anymore. That's it. You cannot get the nutrients. You have to now move on to the next phase. All right? So you may also want to set up an emergency contact list. Like, tell your friends, hey, I'm going to have you as a contact list. And if I even think of calling Billy, I'm going to call you and you're going to talk me off the ledge. Okay? You can have this contact list. It's very important. Talk to your friends. Don't drunk text a person. Go to a club and just get drunk and then say, I'm going to call them and then try to get them back. I saw that in a movie. Oh, my God. It was pathetic. She kept calling the guy and calling the guy, texting the guy. It was just like, oh, my gosh, please end this nightmare. Okay? Also, yeah, it's really because people do it. They think, oh, what the hell, I gotta call him, I gotta text him. What's he doing now, or show up at their house. It's not good, okay? Keep some of your dignity. If they're leaving you, maybe it's just not a good fit, and it has nothing to do with you. People leave each other all the time, or they fall out of love. It's not personal, not necessarily, all right? So the other one is, I laugh because I had an ex that did that. Oh, really? Yeah, people do that. I'm telling you, they do. That's why I brought it up. So start doing some things in place of the texting or the calling. So you can, okay, instead of texting or calling, I'm going to do 10 jumping jacks, or I'm going to go and play the piano. Have dignity, but now I used to not have dignity, but now good for you. I know. Good for you, Crystal. All right. Hey, Bob. Block them. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can block them. Absolutely, Charlie. You can block them, and you don't have to worry about it anymore, right? Hello to everyone. Okay. So one of the things that you want to do is to release all your emotions. You may not want to look at your emotions. You may want to stifle them. You may start overeating. You may start going out with your friends all the time. Not bad in and of itself, but if you're not grieving for the relationship, you're doing yourself a disservice, because the feelings aren't going to go away and they're going to get triggered. You may be walking down the street and you look over and there he is or there she is. Yeah, put some sad songs on. Yeah, put some sad songs, cry it out, write it out, talk to somebody who's willing to listen. I'm so sad. You have to go through the grieving process. Do not hold on to those feelings or hide them somewhere in your heart, because they will come back out if you do not address them, okay? So you can listen to sad songs and just kind of ruminate, right? To not want therapy. I don't think she'd be honest to them. Okay. Okay, so you can ask, listen, I'm willing to go to therapy, but we have to be honest with her or him. If we're not going to be honest, then there's no point in going. Would you be willing to be honest? And if anything, handyman, you can go to therapy and you can do your own work and then take care of you. And she can do her own thing. I had a family that went to therapy, not to me, but they went to somebody else, and the husband told me about it. And he sat with the wife and their son. The wife lied through the whole thing. And I said, why didn't you say something? Oh, what would have been the point, right? And she's faulting herself. Yeah, so well, people are in denial. Let me tell you, people will only see what they want to see. There was a study done, okay? And people will hold on to whatever they believe, even if there's evidence to the contrary. In this study, they gave each person a questionnaire. What would you do in a case like this? And then they wrote down the answer. Then the page got stuck. I'm gay and I had a long relationship between it goes out and it hurts when love dies. Oh, absolutely, James. Oh, yes, 23 years to 2 decades. That is very painful. Very painful. That's not just for 2 years or 1 year, 6 months. That's 23 years. And yes, it's going to hurt a lot. It's like really actually like a stab in the heart. I'm sorry about that. And it is bad. I know. Unfortunately, you cannot go around the pain. You have to go through the pain. Anyway, in this study, so the people answered what they were. Let's suppose that they chose. I like the color red. The color red is very, very good. And now they turned the page, but the page was stuck in the clipboard, and now it said, "I love the color blue." But guess what? In the study, even though the answer was, I love the color blue, the people who had chosen, I love the color red, still stuck to it, even though they had another answer. By having mixed sex with the cougar. Okay. All right, Sammy. So, yeah, it's people will stick to what they want, and they will see only what they want to see. Hi, Vinny. Seriously. Prove this to yourself. That's why no one can talk you out of a belief system that you have. And even if they show you evidence, right? You got back with your girlfriend recently. Okay, so who initiated it and how? Why did you break up? Who initiated that? And now how did you get back together again? You're not sure if it was the right thing to do. Listen, probably was not. You should see my YouTube video on before you get back to somebody that you broke up with. That was like my second YouTube video. We broke up because I was cheating. Oh, yeah. One of my YouTube videos, the earlier ones, is before you get back together with your ex, watch this video. Seriously. Because, well, it says it all in there. I'm not going to take the time to do it here, but it does say what to do. Or ask yourself some questions. Yeah, it's one of the first ones, Vinny. And if you're there, while you're there, subscribe to my channel. And by the way, Friday is the giveaway of my book. I'm going to announce the winner. So all of you who already signed up for the giveaway of a free copy of my book autographed, Friday, watch the video, the new video that's going to be uploaded at 7 a.m. and Pacific Standard Time, and I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway. But don't despair if you're not a winner, okay? Because you can just write it in again. You can write in again for next month to say, I want a chance to win a free copy of the Healing Alphabet, and just start all over again. And at the end of October, I will have another giveaway. Okay, so it's ongoing. So do not fret. There's a chance for you. But do me the favor of going to my YouTube channel, subscribing, and turn on the notifications, and you can have this fun stuff. And there's some really funny videos. Hi, Bunny. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. With my ex, a lesbian friend told me, don't ever let a man tell you more than once he doesn't want you. Yeah, I like that, right? Every October. Now, it's going to be, every October is Holy Month. I'm not doing podcasts. I'm doing YouTube videos, all right? The last two, I have to say, are pretty funny. I do some skits in there. I didn't know I was such an actress, but check them out, okay? And while you're there, subscribe. Okay, moving on. So let your emotions out, because if you hold them in, then you are going to be in pain longer, okay? Well, thank you, Vinny. You can still have me on a YouTube. Come on, Vinny. Vinny, come on. Yes, I've been doing the Renaissance Festival. Oh, the Renaissance Festival. I went to one of those. I love the costumes and everything. That I wore something, but it wasn't authentic. But I saw some of the authentic things that people were wearing. Wow. People spend a lot of time and energy and money to look like that. Amazing. Okay. The third thing that you need to remember is that you have to accept the fact that it's over. And some people don't want to accept that fact. They are called garbs. Is that what they're called, the garbs? Well, some of those garbs were absolutely stunning. The dresses, beautiful. It was a little bit hot, though. He was my world for 23 years. How can love one so strong simply dry up and die? That's a good question. I'd love to see some of them, Bunny Lover. Thank you, Even. And hi, Rev Velvet. Okay, so how can a love like that dry up? I'll tell you how it happens. And it doesn't happen overnight. You're not in love for 22 years, and on the 23rd year, you say, I'm done. I don't love you anymore. No. It is a buildup. Something started changing early on. Hi, Sean. Something started changing. Something happened. And it was a cumulative effect of things. I feel like it's overnight, but no, it was not overnight. So something happened. Okay, all right. And so the girl was cheating with, kind of fell in love with me, so how do I let her off easy? I don't think you can let anyone off easy. She was cheating with you when you were cheating on somebody else. So, yeah, he already did cheat. Crystal, and he got back with a girlfriend, and now there's no way. All you can do, Vinny, this is what I'm going to tell you to do, is say to the girl, listen, I made a huge mistake. I cheated on my girlfriend with you, and that was absolutely wrong, and now I got to make it right. If I say, oh yeah, I meant to do that, but didn't say the words, I'm sorry. What do you mean? Like, well, you want to apologize. You want to apologize to the person you cheated on. Just cut ties. Hope you're honest with your girlfriend, though. Yeah, Vinny, you got to make a commitment and say you're going to really work on it with your girlfriend and say, this is the one, and I'm going to really work on it. And you tell the other girl, I made a mistake. I should never have done that. I regret it because I really hurt my girlfriend, and so this ends today. There's no easy way out of it, okay? Yeah, well, that happens. That happens. People get involved with people who are with other people, and oftentimes they get back together with that person. Okay? Good, Vinny. You be honest this time. Go to counseling. What happened? What made you cheat in the first place? What was the underlying thing that was going through your mind? And this is just to get you to see what was the motivating factor that got you to step out of the relationship. And so it doesn't happen again, because your girlfriend now, she's going to be scared. She's going to be scared that you're going to do it again. Every time you look at somebody, she's going to think, oh my God, is he going to cheat on me again? So you have to be very vigilant to her needs and, really pay attention. Don't be looking at other girls and so forth, because she is going to be very tender right now. She's going to be very vigilant about what you do or say to any other woman, because already her trust has been broken. And once you break trust, yeah, of course she's very cautious. Once you break the trust, it is very difficult to bring it back. Sorry to go away because he wouldn't tell me why are you. Oh, so he didn't even tell you why. I think he at least owed you that, James. I think he at least owed you the reason. But it wasn't overnight. Absolutely not. Something had been simmering inside of him for years. And then he just finally got to the point where he could say, I'm leaving, I'm done. He got to that point. Sad that he didn't tell you so to provide that closure. But I'm wondering, though, James, in the 23 years, did you notice, hi, Ref, anything that gave you pause? Did you notice some things he would say or do or not say or not do that alerted you, but you didn't want to really look at it? And this happens in relationships. There's already kinds of signs coming up, and the person doesn't want to look at the signs, so they hide. Basically, they bury their heads in the sand, and they don't want to look at it. So I wonder, is it true one's a cheater, always a cheater? I'm going to say no, because I do think that some people, there are reasons people cheat, and there are many, many reasons, so we can't categorize them all in one thing. I would say be very cautious. If they're a serial cheater and the person has been watching, other sites, cheating is only bad when women do it. Well, I think cheating is bad no matter what. I think cheating is symptomatic of a problem that already exists, right? Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, but how are you not going to be unhappy now or feel trapped now? What was causing you to be unhappy, and what was causing you to feel trapped? And what's changed? You got to see my video. What has changed between that time and now, okay? I look back in hindsight and there was no red flags. I was totally blindsided. Okay, are you sure, James? Was there any time, would it be only bad if I'm, no, I think it's bad if anybody does it. If there was any little tiny sign or feeling that you had that you thought, said, what's he doing? Why did he say that? If there's any little thing that you can think of, usually we do see a little sign and we ignore it because we don't want to see it, even though it's like looking for the ketchup bottle in the refrigerator, and you're looking, and you don't see it, and the next person says, oh, here it is. Something, if I don't get the extra words, I'm sorry, she'll get mad. If I didn't get something done, if I don't use the extra words, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. There's something underneath there, handyman. There's something underneath that is pissing her off, that has pissed her off, and so anything is going to be a problem. But if you want to have any chance of saving that relationship, I would try to get deeper into it, but that only can come with going into a therapeutic environment. I'd say than usual over little things that never used to bother him. Okay, so there's a sign right there. There is a little red flag. When a person starts overreacting, and he never overreacted before, then there's a little problem. Took me for granted maybe, so I had to show myself it was a value. Oh, okay. Be honest and caring. Yes, why cheat? That's a good question. Why cheat? There are many reasons why people cheat. That is not the optimal thing to do. Some people feel ignored in a relationship, and so they start being friendly. Hi, Chaos Gal. friendly with people at work. They build a relationship. Some people are taken for granted. They can't talk to the person. They're never home. Other times they're just they've been always it's kind of a serial cheaters. They're maybe looking at porn, maybe looking at dating sites, and they start going out with any girl they can get. They shouldn't have gotten married. Now that, in a case like that, yes, once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm talking in a case where she's gonna get cheated on. So what if a man doesn't please his woman? What happens then? No, I wouldn't say watching porn is cheating. I'm saying if all you're doing is watching porn, you don't want to have sex with your spouse anymore, and you're watching porn instead, and you are now talking a lot more to somebody at the office or at work, and now you're feeling like they're your confidant. That's a buildup of something already going on. If something is wrong with the relationship and you step out of it and you can say, look, this happened because of this. I'm so sorry. It'll never happen again. And you're a true, genuinely sorry. Granted, I'm not a good cook, but no one taught me in self-taught. Who wants to love over? No, it's not over food, James. Women should always be grateful. Okay, well, that's your opinion, and you have a right to whatever opinion you have. All right. So, remember, we accept the breakup, and you say, all right, it's over. Once you can say the words and you accept that the relationship is broken, you can now start healing. If you think, no, I don't think so. I think there's a chance. He might come back. She might call me. I don't know. I think something can happen. They can come back to me. Chances are, if the breakup happened, very few get back together. And often, sometimes they get back together and then break up again, right? It says, but it's great once you get past it. Absolutely, yes, that's right. Okay. Here's the next one. Find yourself. If you were in a couple and you did everything together and you put aside things that were very passionate for you, this is the time now to take those things back out again, start reassessing what you used to do that you loved, or find new hobbies, new things, start going out into the world, find new friends, because if you stay home and just cry and cry, which is not bad to cry, but if that's all you do and you say, I'm never going to find somebody again, it's over, then you're digging yourself a hole. You don't want to, that's the person is not the only person in this life. Even people who break up after 30 years can still find somebody else if they want to. They're out there. It's not easy. I'm telling you. Okay. All right, Nick. Well, like I said, you're entitled to your opinion. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vinny. Yeah, I appreciate you being here today. Hey, I need one more subscriber to make it to 170. Who is that going to be today for my YouTube? One more subscriber to make it to 170. Moved to another country 2 years ago. I don't want even to know one another. Yeah, if your ex-boyfriend moved away, good. Oh, crap, man, this one left. Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe, but lions got a bunch of females. Yeah, but that's lions. You're not a lion. We're not lions, okay? And so do the Arabs. Listen, you can move to one of those countries. If you want to be a cheater, better find someone who's okay. Yes, exactly, Crystal. If she has a friend over 15 years, but I say, don't talk to him, and she said no. Okay, so she has a friend that she talks to that's a man, and you don't feel comfortable with that? You want 6 wives. Oh, my God. Most men can't handle 1 wife, Vinny, let alone 6. Why would you want 6 wives? You might be the kind of guy that wants to stay single. There would be no more cheating if I had 6 wives. But why 6? Why would you want 6 wives? And you have to be on top of every wife. Why would you want that? Okay, what they're doing, yeah. So it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. But why 7? Why would you want that many wives? 7 is a good number. I agree. I love the number 7. But having 1 wife or 1 husband is a lot of responsibility. Now try having 6 or 7. That's crazy making. Oh, no way. All right, so find yourself. Take the time to discover, who am I without this person? You may have lost your identity to that person, and all you did was about them. Crap, my ex leaves me. Ex before him 7 years of violent abuse towards me. Okay, so if you keep saying that you're a crap magnet, then you will attract crap, because your brain is already programmed, and whatever you say to yourself is what you will create. Compared to Asian and other women around the world, well, I don't know about that. So you got to look at, I think I'm a better person alone. Some people may be a better person alone. Not everybody has to be in a couple, although studies have shown that people who are married and in a good relationship have a better lifespan. They live longer and they are happier if they're in a good relationship. If they're not in a good relationship, then obviously no. But some people do like being alone. I'm an ugly guy, but I have a hard time getting the ones I really want. Okay, but didn't you just get back with your girlfriend, right? And you had another girl that fell in love with you? You're better off alone too. Yeah, not an ugly guy. That's what you, wait, didn't you say I'm an ugly guy? I didn't want to read that. What about with yourself? I'm good with that for now. Yeah, if you're in a relationship with yourself and you're discovering who you are and you are working to better yourself, I meant to say I'm not. Oh, I'm thinking, why is he sure talking really bad about himself? I'm an ugly guy. I'm thinking, well, you just got back with your girlfriend. The other girl fell in love with you. How ugly can you possibly be? Not that that has anything to do with people falling in love. People can fall in love with anybody. Fly. Okay, I just want someone to love me. Why is something that simple so elusive to find? Let me ask you, James, do you love yourself? How do you feel about you? More submissive. Why do you want submissive people? Why does anybody have to be submissive to anybody? We're not slaves here. We're not living in some, a 15th century time. Why do women have to be submissive? Why does anyone have to be submissive to anyone? We all are born with our rights, our birthright to be people. And just because you're a woman or, it doesn't mean chicks be getting out of hand these days. I know, right? Sounds very controlling. I don't know what you mean by chicks are getting out of hand these days. I don't know what you mean by that. And my friends and kiddos, yeah, that's good for you, Crystal. No one can love you like you love yourself. That's right. If you love yourself and you just be kind and nurturing to you, the right person will come along. Exactly, Boho. You don't have to be pretty to be loved. We wouldn't have World War II women back home. Listen, if women were running the world, we wouldn't have any wars, because women are more rational and they are not war makers. They're not warmongers. So I disagree with that. I think we wouldn't have more wars if women were running the world. So far, look at the men that have ran the world and look at the situation that has happened. Yeah, no, we wouldn't. Yeah, I would say no. I would say we would have less or no wars at all. I think women would try to find a peaceful way about it. I think we would have wars over makeup. Clinton killed Gaddafi. I don't know about that. I don't want to talk politics. Oh my God, so much is going on. Anywho, okay, so get out there, have fun, discover yourself, be with supportive people that love you. Don't keep bashing the person and talking about him or her and just, oh my God, they were terrible. I can't stand them. You know what they did. Trying to just make yourself feel better. This is since I was a kid, 50 now. Call me self, but I want someone else to love me now. While you continue to love yourself. But what about the impeachment announcement? I'm happy about that. Well, they're investigating it, right? I think, yeah, absolutely. After what he just did, oh my God. How do I get a blonde girl? That's all I really want. Now, so what is it about dead hair that's blonde that it makes you want that? Because hair is dead and a color can change anytime. So what is it about that particular thing? What does that remind you of? Hello, smartphone. I have a girl dyed blonde, but that's beside the point. What is it? It's like a trophy. Okay, so the next question I would ask you is, why do you need a trophy? Why would you want a trophy? It is fake, yeah, but why would you want a trophy? What is it about you that's lacking that you need a trophy to feel good about yourself? Okay, why do you want to feel like a boss? What's missing in you that you want to feel like a boss? I can keep asking these questions for the whole day. And then you finally will get to the root of the answer as to why you want what you want. We don't always want what we think we want. It's a lot deeper than that, okay? With hot girls, and I don't get it. Because it has nothing to do with a person's looks. People can fall in love with anybody, right? A lot of times it's the hardest for me. Yes, absolutely. And now with the holidays are coming, oh, James, I feel bad. I know how it is. I have never had a set type. You know, I mean, people can fall in love with anybody. And what you think is ugly, maybe somebody else doesn't think it's ugly. Like, I think Jennifer Garner is so pretty, and everybody I know in my family says, ew, her? I'm like, yeah, look at her. You just make a lot of money. Yeah. And then it's all fake, isn't it? I think so too, Crystal. I think she's so beautiful and she's so nice. And every time I say, oh, look, Jennifer Garner, she's so pretty. And they'll say, oh, her? No. She's not pretty. I'm like, what? Are you blind? So what's pretty to one person may not be pretty to somebody else. Did you date rock stars? No. No rock stars. I wouldn't want. She is cute, right? That's right, Smartbone. They don't see, I don't know, maybe they don't see soul. John, oh my God, you made it past time. I was about to start closing shop in a minute. Yeah, so what's ugly to one person is not necessarily ugly to another person. Really? Okay. Empty words. What's another word for empty words? Absence? It's like a shallow hell. Oh yeah, that was a good movie. Jennifer Garner is cute, but I think Kourtney Kardashian looks better. See, the reason I like Jennifer Garner is she seems wholesome. She seems wholesome and down to earth and just a natural beauty. Is that okay? So why do you want a girl like? What would that mean to you? What would that represent in your life? Okay, hot air. Okay, Kourtney. That's what I was gonna say, Crystal. She doesn't look real. She looks like a fake thing, like a Stepford wife. Did you see Cinderella 2015? I saw one of the Cinderellas. I don't remember it was that one. It would represent success. Okay, so what you really want is to be successful in your life. And you think that being successful can only come from having a pretty girl by your side. But really, is that really success? So if you got a pretty girl by your side, a blonde girl that looks like Ivanka Trump, and now you became successful all of a sudden. I know Kate Blanchett. Yes, I love her. And you became successful all of a sudden, Vinny. And now that beautiful blonde girl, so I got to wait till I'm rich. Yep. I've taken 6 straight chihuahuas. Oh my God, made me sad, but feels like, oh, that's very cute, oh, James. A pretty girl with no brain, it sounds like it. First you get money, then you get the girl. But then you get a girl that doesn't want you. She only wants your money. Is that what you really want? And you like looking at you? Good for you. And then you get somebody that just wants you for what you can give them. That's not success. Success is when you work hard for something, when you are happy, when you give to others, when you accomplish something and you feel proud, you personally doing it. That's success, not having some girl on your arm, because guess what? She could get into a car crash and get burnt up and deformed. She could get paralyzed. Anything can happen to her because she's human, right? Well, I guess that didn't happen to me. I am just drawn to men who I just think are funny and smart, and I married a good one. Especially the young ones want men with that. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't talked to enough young women, but the young women that I have spoken with don't say that. Don't say they want somebody with money. You know what? Is your man poor? Not well, poor in what sense? Money, maybe. Maybe we're all poor, but we are very rich in other ways. So, okay, so what I'm going to say then is that if you want someone on the outside to be with you so you can be successful, that's pets you love. Yes, that's for sure. And you know that pets can add at least 10 years to your life. Classic Disney Cinderella. Yes, I do. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Oh, I gotta see that. 20 years since she popped the I'm not in love with you anymore. Oh my God. So how do you move on? You've missed the whole entire thing. How do you move on? You move on with a lot of pain, but you move on. 4 pets getting 40. That's right. You're going to live an additional 40 years. Go to Nevada and get a group of escorts. Nah, that's not the way, you guys. I know you're being funny, Nick, but that is not the way to go through a breakup. After 20 years, someone says to you, I'm not in love with you anymore. That rips the heart right out of your chest. Like what happened with James. It rips the heart. And so you have to take time to grieve. For love of God, you have to grieve. Give yourself time. Don't try to get into another relationship. Try to discover who you are. Don't keep in contact with them. Don't say, I think we can be friends. No, you cannot, right? I'm 20 years old, never found a girl I loved. You're still very young, so don't worry. It'll happen. More Sassy and Grisella. Oh, okay. I can't wait to see it. Is it out in the theaters or where? I feel so bad for my husband. He lost his girlfriend from OD. From OD. What's OD? What's that? OD. So, you know, it's over. Oh, my God. That's terrible. Oh, yeah. Don't let her take your money in divorce. Donate everything you just go. But you can't have it. He found. Oh, my gosh. That's terrible. I do have them spoiled, though. They sleep in. Oh, my God, James. Oh, what little beautiful little pets. Giselle falls in love with the baker and the evil mom. Oh, my God. That sounds so good. You try to move on and no way. Yeah, don't try to move on immediately after a breakup. If you've been together with somebody for 20 years, it's gonna take you about 10 years to get really beyond it, maybe less, but be ready for that. Okay, I want to see that, John. Is it on Netflix or where is it? You know, it takes time. Don't get into another relationship because that'll just be a band-aid. Okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it will be a rebound. Look, forget about the blonde. So we have to communicate. Yes, you have to communicate. All right? You have to communicate with each other, but do it in a kind way. Because if you don't, that will destroy the children. Okay? Oh, and the network. Okay. I saw it on YouTube. Okay. It will destroy the children. And then what do you really want to do? Do you want to destroy the children? Those poor little innocent kids that have nothing to do with you and your partner breaking up. Those little kids is what you have to think about. Because he isn't a single type, but he couldn't do it. Yeah, no. Great scope again, but not to see you on fire. Okay, I'll see you on fire. Remember, you guys, go to my YouTube channel, Rosanna Snee, Therapy Express. Subscribe. Give me some loving. Turn on your notifications so I can keep my channel growing. I have a lot of good videos. The last 2 are super funny. There's a new one coming up Friday that's really interesting. I did not see your last comment, Smartbone. Would you copy it and repaste it? Anyway, it's going to be funny. Thank you, Bo. This week's video, I will announce the winner of the giveaway of my book. But don't worry, there'll be another giveaway next month. All you have to do is you always be his friend. Okay, the blondes are the top of the bottom of the pot. Name a thing that makes you very angry. People who mistreat others. I can't deal with it. About several days after being married for 2 years, I get more sex than I was. Well, at least there's a bright side, right? So anyway, I'll announce the winner on Friday, you guys. My new video will be uploaded at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Times. Yeah, but you got the history. You got to keep in touch. So subscribe to my channel. Give me the love. Give me your support, and I appreciate it. I will come up with good content and creative content every week for you, okay? Thank God you don't talk. I don't talk like Dr. Ruth now. All right. Hi, Vivi. Oh, my God. I'm so behind. I'm like totally. Oh, Smartphone, I missed your comment still. I still missed it. What was it? You're not with him. No, I know. So I could never be with him again. No. What are you doing? Well, I'm about to say bye. Okay, I'm about to say goodbye. But if you want more of me, come back on Friday. I do the Did You Know? Are you still actually his wife? You never got divorced? And thoughts about interracial couples. I have no problem with interracial couples. That's why I love living in LA. Some places don't like that. And I don't like people who mistreat others. I hate it. That makes me angry. People who mistreat other people. I can't stand it. Injustice. That is one of my biggest jars. Oh, I see. A good book I've read, Betty J. Eady, called Embraced by the Light. Oh, I've read that book years ago. That was so good, James. That was really good. That's been years since I read that. Okay, you guys. I want to see you on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go check right now if anybody subscribed. Boho did. So anybody else subscribe and check out my last two videos. Check them all out, but the last two are really funny. All right, I put some skits in there to make it good for you guys. I will be back on Friday. Look to see who won the raffle or the giveaway. Hi, Tron and Tad, and thank you for subscribing. Boholki Gay. That's a hard name to say. All right, thank you, Vinny Rod. Go subscribe to my channel and check in on Friday to see who won. Okay, so all you have to do is put in the comment box, I want a chance to win a free copy of the Healing Alphabet, and you'll be entered in next month's giveaway. Okay, all right, John, thank you for being in here. I'm gonna check out the Cinderella movie. I love Cinderella stories. You did. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. If you haven't left a review, leave a review. I think you may have. We are all winners. That's right, Jerry. Listen to your podcast. Okay, Vinny, thank you for that. All right, you guys, I'll see you Friday, all right? Thank you. Bye-bye.